from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico supervisors approve an animal cruelty registry. We'll tell you about that and other stories in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, December 3rd, 2023. A frosty start to the morning, but we're going to a high of 45 under sunny skies. The News Minute is brought to you today by Bridge 9 Theater.
And now for the news.
Last night, Henrico became the second locality in the state to establish an animal cruelty registry. The online registry will be posted on the Henrico Police website and will include the names of people who have been convicted of felonies related to animal cruelty in the Henrico court system on or before July 1st, 2024. Future names will be added as appropriate. The 5 initial people who meet that requirement to be listed will be notified prior to being listed. 10 additional cases also are pending. Those people also would be notified in advance. Police officials hope that the registry will help animal shelters and adoption agencies better vet people who are looking to adopt pets. The board also considered adding people's booking photos to the registry along with their names, but that proposal was shot down by a 3-2 vote. You can read more on this issue later this morning from our government and education reporter Leanna Hardy at henricocitizen.com. Also, at last night's meeting, the board approved a provisional use permit request from Dominion Energy, which will build a 9-mile road solar facility on 58 acres of land southwest of the intersection of Milburn Avenue and Voiger Road near the intersection of I-64 and 9 Mile Road. The panels will be built on top of a former landfill with all electrical equipment installed above ground. The facility is expected to be completed sometime in 2028. It'll produce 2 megawatts of energy, enough to power 500 homes. Dominion's also building another solar facility in Henrico, Bridleton Solar, that's expected to finish next summer. Well, since September, the Henrico School Board has dropped a number of schools from its redistricting plan, and some board members now feel uncertain about the current watered-down version of that proposal. The board's initial September 11th proposal involved 7 different scenarios that would have moved more than 1,800 students from one school to another, but pushback from hundreds of parents between then and now caused the board to remove 2 scenarios and alter several of the ones that remained. The current proposal, on which the board is scheduled to vote December 18th, now would shift only about 680 students. Most of the scenarios aim to relieve schools that are over capacity, but the school system's current enrollment data shows that the division's student population has actually decreased by about 1% since last year, despite its own projections that that number would continue to grow. The updated enrollment numbers have left some board members to question whether the redistricting is worth moving hundreds of students away from their current classmates. During a November 13th work session, Three-Chop District member Madison Irving, the vice chair of the board, said, quote, "It just makes me wonder if any of this is even necessary," end quote. You can read much more about the next steps in that redistricting plan right now from our government and education reporter Leanna Hardy at henricocitizen.com. Yesterday, Virginia Governor-elect Abigail Spanberger endorsed Henrico Commonwealth's attorney Shannon Taylor for the First Congressional District seat currently held by Representative Rob Whitman. Taylor is among a group of 9 Democrats vying for the party's nomination and the chance to challenge Whitman, a Republican, in next November's election. Taylor entered the race in September and is viewed as the party's frontrunner. The First District is being viewed as a seat ripe for Democrats to flip, since Spanberger won the vote within its boundaries on her way to an overwhelming victory earlier this month. Spanberger also is a Henrico resident. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Bridge 9 Theater. Laughter is for everyone. Whether you're looking for a show to attend, an improv comedy class to take, or custom workshop for your business, or welcoming space to connect, Bridge 9 Theater is here. Learn more at bridge9theater.com.